So you're the last one alive. Jason's wrecked the whole crew and he's on that ass. So you can run Jason around, or you can beat his ass and give him the most aggressive, self-fulfilling teabag you've ever gave. I mean, just like when I let my boy Denzel hit this blunt. Haha. You thought I was gonna say something else? Nah, man. Yo, what's good, YouTube? It is your boy DP360, and if you don't know yet, I'm the sauciest dude on YouTube, coming to you with another video. And today I'm coming to you with 3 things you can do if you want to beat that man Jason ass. Pause. Number 1, the setup. If you're going into a match just to beat Jason's ass, like some domestic violence case, like many domestic violence cases, you have to be premeditated. Oh, you don't know what that means. I forgot. You guys are the little kids that got Friday the 13th for free when your mama doesn't know. It means you got to prepare. One way to prepare is to set traps that this bitch nigga Jason has to step on. If you're gonna place a trap, you gotta set them where he'll step on them. So in order to do that, you have to place the traps outside the door frame in the middle, shut the door, and lock it. Jason will have to step on that trap to break down the door, no matter how he looks at it. Here's an example of what proper trap placement looks like. And here is an example of what Jason sees when he sees a trap put like this. You see that? There's nothing that this man can do to get past that. Number 2, the weapons. First of all, before we even get into these weapons, all of these weapons were selected from personal experience, and I think I have a lot of experience. So I feel like I know what I'm talking about before we get into this. Here are my top 4 best weapons in the game. Number 1, with the best rating, is the 10 out of 10 shotgun. This weapon is the only weapon in the game that is guaranteed to stun. No matter where you shoot Jason at, it's guaranteed to stun. Number 2, the baseball bat, with a 9.5 out of 10 stun rating. With fight tactics, this is almost guaranteed to bring Jason down every single time you hit him. It is by far the most reliable melee weapon in the game. This weapon is one of the 2 weapons that will bring Jason to his knees if you try to kill him. Number 3, the axe, with a 7.5 out of 10 stun chance. This is the best weapon for taking off Jason's mask, hands down. You could use the machete, but the axe is the only one that will stun him, so you don't risk getting killed trying to take off this man's mask. You would have to use the same tactics that you use for a baseball bat, but this is the other weapon that brings Jason to his knees. Number 4, the wrench, with an 8 out of 10 stun rating. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why is this lower if this has a higher chance of stunning Jason? But you have to use this weapon the same as a baseball bat, and it is so small. Now, the reason why this makes the list is because of its reliability, its stun power, and you can find a wrench laying everywhere in almost every house. Why wouldn't you pick up a reliable weapon like this? but for what the weapon lacks in size, it more than makes up for with speed. This is by far the fastest melee weapon in the game, besides the machete, which I've already gone over is the worst weapon in the entire game. I will take a pot of ramen noodles over the machete. There's no reason why the weapon has to be that weak. Coming in at the number 5 spot, we have the flare gun with a 9.5 out of 10 stun rating. This weapon is the same as the shotgun, but the reason why it's last on the list is because it has a history of glitching to the hand of the person who fired it. And this was after you used it. So you will not be able to press X or A depending on what system you are on. Meaning you cannot pick up anything, go through a window, all you can do is run. That is the reason why this is so low on the fight of the weapons list. Number 3, fight tactics. Now you're ready. You prepared for his arrival. You've got the weapon of your choice. It's time to abuse the fuck out of Jason. But disclaimer, this will not work all the time. With Jason's broken grab, even if you use these fight tactics correctly, these will not defend you from a broken grab. You've been warned. Long ago, there was a wise young man known as OG Honeybun, and yes, he was a little fruitcake, hence the sweet-ass name. Anyway, he went into the mountains to seek enlightenment. Why? Because he had no life. His only companions was porn Jason. His only companion was Jason. And I know what you're thinking. What the fuck does this have to do with fighting Jason? Well, this man was Young Dolph, and he invented the step slap. In order to pull off this move, what you want to do is while Jason is chasing you, wait for him to grab or slash the air, then run backwards and slap the bitch out of him. But I'm gonna end the video here by saying there are many more tactics that I can show you. Attention span these days suck. I can't make a video too long. So what you want to do is, if you want to get part 2, is smash the like button and get this video to 20 likes and I'll drop a part 2. If you made it this far in the video, comment Spider-Man 2030 if you made it this far. Also, comment any video ideas you want to see me do, as well as any questions. But without further ado, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you again when I upload. Peace.